Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, I make videos for anyone who's looking to try and improve their chess in a club rating level, beginner level, any level really. I'm just documenting my chess journey, showing what I'm learning, showing my training methods and all of that. So if that sounds interesting, please consider subscribing as it would be greatly appreciated. I believe we're almost at 100 subscribers. I believe we're at 92 as of now, so it'd be amazing if we could get 100. And thank you for every single one of you who have subscribed. I just deeply, from the bottom of my heart, greatly appreciate it. It means a lot. In today's video, I have a very interesting video. It's a continuing the Caro-Kann Tartakower variation. I'll be showing a game between Baddur Jobava with the black pieces and Ivan Šarić, a Croatian grandmaster, with the white pieces. The game is very interesting. I think it's almost a masterclass for the Caro-Kann. If you play the Caro-Kann, I feel like knowing this game will greatly benefit your chess, and especially if you play the Tartakower variation. So let's just get into it. White, Ivan Šarić starts with e4. Baddur Jobava goes c6 to Caro-Kann. d4, d5, knight c3, takes, and knight f6. So here, we're already in the with knight f6, it could go into the Bronstein-Larsen. White here takes, and white here goes c3. c3 is the main line, and Baddur Jobava continues bishop d6, the most popular move. Bishop d3, castles, queen c2 is played, rook e8, and now knight e2. And this is very standard. Black here now has a couple options. Black can go h5, h6, but Baddur Jobava here goes a g6. It's the third most popular move, but in modern times, h6 and h5 have become a lot more popular. But this used to be kind of like the golden standard move back in probably pre-2000s. So g6 is played anyway, and now white goes h4. So white's just attacking, throwing all these pawns, and black here continues knight d7. White continues h5. This has all been played a lot of times, and knight f8. So as we can see, this knight has kind of done a maneuver from here, and the knight here will guard on the king side. Ivan Šarić here continues with bishop e3, preparing long castles and developing the bishop. Baddur Jobava goes bishop e6. Castles and a5. Baddur's already using his pawns. It's an opposite size castle, so pawns would be flying up both sides of the board. And with bishop e6, also his bishop's nicely placed here. I think if you play the Tartakower variation, I've definitely learned a lot from just looking at this game. It will kind of teach you kind of the basic setup, the basic ideas for black and white. So I think it's quite an instructive game. Maybe not on like the grandmaster level, maybe it is, but I know definitely at my level, in the club rating level, I've actually benefited from learning this game. Now white here continues king b1. White wants to get his king to safety. a4, Baddur continues the pawn storm, and now hg6. And now after hg6, this position has never been reached. There was a game, knight f4 was played. The game was drawn. Bishop f6, and here the game was drawn. But Baddur, his opponent Ivan Šarić, did not go for that. After a4, hg was played, and now fg. If you play this variation, you will get this. Always take with the f pawn. I don't think you want to take with the knight. You want to take with the f pawn. Now this knight is guarding here nicely, and yeah. So white continues here c4. This is quite common. If you look through lots of games in this variation, the idea with c4 to put the knight here is very common. If you get this as the white pieces, is an idea you could try implement. And now Baddur here goes bishop f7. Now, as I was learning this game, I was trying to guess the move. It's something that I've always done when I'm reading a book. I try and guess the next move. I find that it definitely improves my chess. Bishop f7 was played. I found it very hard to guess the move. Now there's kind of a hidden there's a massive positional threat here that I was looking at. If black plays horribly here. So black plays a move, say like queen c7, what is a move that I would definitely maybe play. there's definitely a move I could play, yeah. And then white continue here c5. Only move really is bishop e7. And now there's a very nasty idea, knight f4. Okay, there's bishops under attack. You don't want to. You would not want to give white the bishop pair in this situation, as these bishops are very deadly, especially if these pawns roll up the board. So black would pretty much have to go bishop f7. And now this is a positional idea to exchange these bishops. As you see, there's a lot of weak light squares around the king, and exchanging the light square bishop will greatly favor white here. If this is taken, so this is like absolutely horrible. Say king g7. After king g7, I think what was the move? I believe it was, I think it was knight g6. Yes, knight g6 takes rook h7, and after this would be pretty much lost. Yeah, that would just be completely game over. And say, okay, so that's if black takes the bishop. So black takes the bishop, it's horrible. Either way, knight g6 ideas coming with queen f7 and rook h8. Well, for example, we can just take here, like I showed you. So black cannot take this bishop. So say black would have to play bishop. Let's say. I mean, the main move here is bishop d8. That's a move that would be very hard to find, I believe. But let's say black just continues here like a3. After a3, bishop f7, rook h7, and mate. So this position actually has a bit of has a very lethal threat of if you don't play the right move here, say a move that probably looks okay like queen c7, you can get absolutely blown off the board. And also, if say, I want to show you one more thing. Say if black here plays the absolute best, say after c5, bishop e7, sorry, excuse me, after g6, say after c4, if black here goes queen c7, I want to show you something really quick. Say if black even plays the absolute best here, say I think the main move here is say bishop d8. This is still very good for white anyway. So there was a bit of a threat. So bishop f7 is also guarding this king side. I just wanted to show that, as I thought it was fairly interesting about some of the kind of threats that line these positions. Anyway, knight c3 is played. After knight c3, a3, hitting here. But white continues b6, b3, and now f5. f5 stopping this knight from coming in. You don't want to allow this knight to hop in here. Also, in this variation, you'll see it's very common for black to push this pawn up, this f pawn. So f5 and then g4, trying to take the control away from this square. Say if we take, I mean, you don't want to do this. I mean, like an idea like rook g1 and the knight coming in here is very deadly. You wouldn't know what to play that anyway. So anyway, Baddur here goes he goes f4. Bishop bishop c1 is played. And after bishop c1, knight e6. Okay, Baddur's kind of getting his pieces on better squares. After knight e6, bishop e4 is played. Now queen f6, and now bishop f3. And now here bishop f3 was a mistake. And the only other option white could really go in this position, after this position is quite good for black. Black's kind of finally really equalized now. d5 was an idea after, say, knight d4. It gets quite sharp. g5, queen e5, queen d3. After queen d3, say like bishop b4, and the position is a bit sharp. But that's what probably white had to go for. But instead, white here goes bishop f3. Now, after knight d4, I think Ivan Šarić thought knight e4 was just completely fine, because we are hitting this, but we also, if we take this, white can go here, and it can get very bad. So I thought Ivan Šarić think he had knight e4. Okay, after rook e4, what was played in the game, if it was only bishop takes, it would be way better. But white here can actually take. Now, I want you to try to pause the video and find the winning idea. There's a couple winning ideas, but yeah, try and find one. I'll show them. I'll show them all. So what was played in the game was bishop f3 after takes. There's an absolutely killer move here. I'll let you pause the video and try find it. The killer move here is just g5 to go here. But say that is not played. Say takes after takes. There's an idea to go knight b3. This can't really be taken because we will promote. And after knight b3, rook d6 has to be played. After queen a1, check, check. Say this. We can even take here. Queen c2 would have to be played. And this is better for black. Black's up material, and the king's just completely open here. So those were kind of the options. But after this, Baddur plays g5, just a killer move. And now Ivan Šarić tries to go rook d3 to stop it. But bishop g6, rook d1. And now a very nasty move, queen c3. Threatening to just putting the queen in and preparing ideas with bishop e5. Knight e2, sorry, queen e2, this rook is absolutely pinned. And now bishop e5, just threatening to go here. Rook d1, rook 1 to d2 was played. And after rook d8, white here resigned. And Baddur took the win. I thought this was quite an instructive game. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And I actually learned quite a lot from it. As I'm trying to learn this opening, the tactical variation, I learned kind of the basic setup, some of the ideas, and hopefully you did too. If you did get any value out of this video, I'd appreciate if you could give it a thumbs up. It would mean a lot. And yeah, thank you for watching this video. I really do appreciate your time and attention, and have a good rest of your day.